What is going to happen next on Shiba Coin? Well, in today's update, I'm simply going to show you what we can look for next on this asset. All of these waves, the retracement here, all of this really, it was again, I know I repeat myself, but it was planned in the last updates, was looking, for this wave, so wave 1, 2, another wave 1, 2, a massive increase in price for the wave 3, and from here, I was looking for a pullback for the pink wave 4. And after the pink wave 4, normally should come a pink wave 5. Okay, so what's going on right now? Well, we just have to follow the wave I have planned. So it was planned really a month ago, by the way. So here, if we add the waves, we're just gonna normally it should be these. Perfect. Well, we've got this first wave 1, 2, the second wave 1, 2. This increase in price for the wave 3 was looking for the wave 4 for the pullback, and then we look for the wave 5 with another increase in price here. Okay, so this is really exactly the same. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2. We have then the wave 3, the pink wave 3. We look for a pullback for the wave 4, and then we look for another increase in price for the wave 5. We simply have to follow this for the moment. Now, just before to continue with the technical analysis, I just want you to be aware of something, is that on the daily time frame on the RSI, we break the wave to bottom. Okay, you can see we have the wave 2, we have the wave 2 there. Normally a wave 4, so on the real chart cannot break the wave 1 top. If we start doing this, it's not valid anymore. Of course not, it's an invalidation. And on the RSI, it cannot break the wave 2 bottom. The wave 4, okay, right now we have, so the current drop on the RSI, we cannot normally break the wave 2 bottom here. We have. The thing is now, this is a daily time frame. If we're going to bit of a bigger time frame, such as the weekly, it's still holding the line. So this for me is still valid until we start breaking the wave 1 top or breaking the wave 2 bottom here in the weekly time frame with a wave 4 on the RSI. Until this happens, for me this count is still valid. If this is still valid, we're going to plan next and see after we are done with talking about this configuration. I'm going to show you some few more wave count possible, really, in case we have to do something else. So you're, as always, ready and prepared, and you can be fully ready, really. Okay. So now, in that case, we simply have to look for the target of this. How do you find a wave 4 target? Well, first of all, you have to check out what was the wave 2. So we can zoom in a bit here and check out a wave 2. The wave 2 was regular, so to speak. We have done a 56.18, 66%. We have 73% chances of ways to bounce from this target. Okay, just gonna check something here. Yeah, this is following. Perfect. So here we have done a regular wave 2 between the 56.86%. We have, as I said, normally you can remember if I said it or not, but we have 73% chance to bounce from here. Once we have done this, we are going to look for the wave 3 target. To find the wave 3 target, you're simply going to take the extension tool, click first on the wave 1 root, second on the wave 1 top, and third on the wave 2 bottom. From here at the wave 3 targets. Again, if you want to learn all of this, you can simply go and check out the MOONCHARTS.fr website. You have a brand new Elliott Wave course there waiting for you. You've got a contest 2 weeks ago with a $300 prize pool. You learn and you get rewarded. This was $300 divided by the 3 winners in the ranking, really the three top players really in the ranking. So this was the first contest, and only the first one, because you have 3. You have 2 more contests with even bigger prize pools next. The next one is a $500 prize pool, of course worth in Bitcoin, and you have another contest. Well, there is a 1,000 price pool, dollar price pool worth in Bitcoin again. And so these are just some quiz on the course. So if you want to join, feel free to sign up. Okay, these are the first one was for everyone. The second and the third are for our apprentice members only. I'm gonna show you now what you have in the course. You can go simply into your account page. Okay, you can scroll down a bit. You have the calendar here. So this was the 4 first lessons you've got. If you go into the course section, go into the Elliott Wave section here, okay, you have this nice 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 first lessons. That was for absolutely free with some Q&A if needed. You've got no questions. Well, everything was in the course in that case. You understood everything. You've got the first week of contest, and now we continue with 3 more lessons. That is now for apprentice members. All the content before was for absolutely free. Now we continue with our apprentice members only. You have 3 more lessons on the waves. So you have for the moment the ABC flat and the ABC zigzag. And on the next Monday, you're going to get the double EXY and double EXY X and Z patterns. Once you've learned this, once you've got these 3 lessons, by the way, sorry. So the next one, you're going to get the XY and XY, as I said, next week. Once you've got this, well, the next week, following this third listen, you are simply going to get the second week of contest, and so the $500 prize pool to win. So make sure to learn these 3 lessons, so the next one that is coming next week, the right way, because this will be a quiz on these 3 lessons. If you want to get these 3 more lessons, you simply have to sign up as apprentice, because if you're as a member on the website, you are only going to get the 4 lessons here, and you won't be able to play and enter into the contest, the 2 more contests with a bigger prize pool. Anyway, just go and check out the account page. You have the full calendar there, and once you have done a contest number 2, well, it's not over. You have 3 more lessons to go. Oops, sorry, that was an alert. So 3 more lessons, you have some few live chartings, so again get some experience and not only learn the theory. And once you've got this, well, you have the third and last contest with a nice $1,000 prize pool to win. And so next, it's not over. I'm going to share with you some more experience. You can get some few patterns, for example. All of this so you can get some content really, so you can make some experience and not only learn really the theory on the website. Okay. But anyway, that was just something I wanted to let you know. If you want to learn your waves, you've come to the right place. We can see here how perfect it is. You can plan this all the smaller waves here. We have been able to trade all of this, if you remember good, on the Discord, so we can go and check this out. But anyways, so now we can see that if you pull the extension tool, okay, and if you want to learn how to, again, just so you can understand better the updates, the 3 lessons are free. If you want to understand how to use an impulsive, all of this, to add the targets, what are the targets of the wave 2, of the wave 3, of the wave 4, of the wave 5, everything, you can learn this for absolutely free on the website. You do not need to pay for this. It's in the 4 first lessons. It's in the Fibonacci and impulsive here, for example. But yeah, so here, what I've done, as you can see, went above, like 50% above the max wave 3 target. This is called an extension. When we do an extension, the only way to find the targets is to use the smaller wave targets, really. Okay, so what we have been doing. Thing is, now the wave 3 is done. So after normally a wave 3, you have the wave 4, right? Okay, so you have the wave 4, but the thing is now how to find the wave 4 target. Well, that's why I was looking for the wave 2 before. We have done, if you remember good, here a 50, 618, 66%. That is a regular wave 2. So now we should normally do a regular wave 4, and if we have to look for a regular wave 4, we normally look for the 23.6 down to the 38.2. Normally this right here, okay, is a buy zone. This normally you look for a buy in this. Now the thing is, as we have done a massive increase in price, and so an extension here went really past 50% past the max target of the wave 3. Well, we need to get some bigger pullback. It's normal to get this. So what target we can look for in that case? We can simply look here for the 618, 66%, 70x6. I know this is very big. Okay, this is extremely massive, but well, these are some alts, very volatile alts, and well, this is fine. Okay, as soon as we don't get any invalidation. If we start getting an invalidation, well, it's not looking so good anymore, to be fair. Okay, but yeah, so here, wave for retracement. So this in that case is a buy zone. This is a buy zone, really. Now what we can do is simply zoom in and see what are the smaller wave. Okay, so I'm going to upload a video on the website for apprentice members only. I updated the full count on my side, and so you're going to get this into the Elliott Wave analysis. Really, you're going to get this in here, so you can understand really how I am updating this chart. Really, okay. For example, I have been updating the levels. This is in case we have to go more down. Well, we know exactly. Well, you know also exactly. But if you want to know how to make all these predictions, okay, to get such plans, well, we can go and sign up as apprentice. You will get this video available on the website. That will be there and waiting for you. But anyway, let's come back here on the waves. So here, this is the target. Now, as I said, to add some more confidence, we can simply look at the smaller wave we've got. So, for example, I did the smaller wave count with you and explain. I was talking with and explaining how to find the smaller wave and everything into the video. But it's there. Here we go. So we have now a W. Well, I'm gonna remove some few waves because they're a bit too much here, not gonna lie. Can remove this and keep only the WXY and remove this. Yeah, perfect. So now the thing is, we can also hide the buy zone so we can see a bit better what's going on. Okay, so we have, just gonna hide this for now. We have the buy zone for the wave 4. Now we can add some more confluence, so some more targets to some confluence really. So to do so, we can simply add. So we have the smaller wave W, X, and a Y. Okay, and so for this, we simply have to pull the extension tool of the Y wave. So to speak, we can pull the extension tool from the W root to the W bottom to the X wave top. From here, we simply have to add the MC extension, so 618, 71, 786, the 100%, 123, and the 1618. Now we are into a wave 4 normally, so what is the only target we can look for here? Well, the MC extension, because if we go to the 120 extension, the wave 4 as always cannot break the wave 1 top, so in that case it's not valid anymore. So this, if we have to be in such configuration with the wave 5 next, well, this is a target and the only one we can look for at the moment. So by the way, I'm going to remove all the other fibs so we don't get too much here on the chart, and so this in that case is the buy zone we can look for. Now to add even more confluence, really on the lower time frame, what's this last wave here? We have to the downside. It's a 5 waves correction, 5 waves, so an ABC zigzag. If we have to add some more confluence, we can simply pull the fib, the extension really. I mean the C wave target. So again from the A wave root. Okay, you take the extension tool, A wave root, A wave bottom, B wave top, and you simply have to add the C wave targets. So MC extension 618, 71, 786, 100%, 123, and we'll have then the 1618. For now, we got a bounce from the 123, okay? Now it's in case we have to go more down, well, we can go look for the 1618 of the extension tool. Okay, so we have this nice target here that is already hit at the moment. This was planned on the Discord server, so make sure to join it. But yeah, we have this target now. If we make one more new low, well, this is a target we can look for. If we start breaking this, it's not looking anymore for the wave 4. And so now we're going to, I mean, after I'm going to explain you for the wave 5, we're going to jump onto into the next possible, I mean, the other possible configuration if we have to get an invalidation really for this bullish plan. Okay, well, yeah, this is a small wave. This is a confluence, and this confluence is a confluence of this higher time frame wave 4 zone of buy zone really. Okay, so between the 618, 786, we have this nice confluence there with the WXY extension that is already hit at the moment. Okay, so it's possible now, it's done. Depend of Bitcoin, there is this first just gonna hide everything here so you can see a bit better. Okay, there is this first configuration. We'll have the 5 ways completed depending on Bitcoin, but there is a second configuration where we can still make one more new low with a wave 5 again to the downside. It all depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin, for example, now start a bullish move and it start to be bullish, well, everything is going to follow. If Bitcoin now is not bullish, for example, you get no good reaction here on the order flow. This, for example, is an order flow. It allows you to see what's going on, what's happening behind the market, so you can make some informed trading decisions. Okay, if there is no reason to long here on the order flow, for example, well, there is no reason to long, so we can look for lower prices to come, and so we should look normally for lower prices to come here also. So that's why it all depends really of what Bitcoin is going to decide. If Bitcoin is not bullish, it's not going to be bullish, and so we can take this last wave down on SHIB. If Bitcoin is bullish, well, we can take the configuration where it's already done. Trade Bitcoin with SHIB, and you will see it's working pretty well. Now, yeah, this is a target in case we have to go more down. In any case, we have this possible, so I'm just gonna hide this, and add back the wave there. Okay, so we have this possible, in that case, long trade setup for a possible new high next. Okay, so like this, we can look for a new high next to be made. Again, there are no financial advice. Don't forget this, it's very important to make your own research really and make your own TAs. This is just my plan. I'm showing you what you can look really at the moment, and that's it really. But it's just my idea and not yours. So now, the thing is, okay, this is pretty cool. This is a target for the wave 4, but now we can look in that case for the wave 5 next. How do you plan the wave 5 targets? Well, again, you take the extension tool. Okay, you click first, gonna go on the daily time frame, so it's a bit easier for me to place the extension tool. You place the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 4 bottom there, and you add the wave 5 targets. Well, here you can see the max wave 5 target brings us with a wave 5 that's top before the wave 3 top. This is called a wave 5 truncated. Is it possible to make a wave 5 truncated? Yes, it's possible, but in terms of probability, it's a lot less probable. So what we're going to look for here is a wave 5. We're gonna go past the wave 3 top. So you can see here this extension is useless. It's not giving some targets. Of course, you can use a log scale if you want, and bam, add the targets like this based on the log scale. You can absolutely do and take this 1618 and the 2618 on the log scale. You can absolutely do this. Okay, in that case, that brings us around 4047, and the second target is really around, so it's 40 again, 86, so around the all-time high really. Okay, so there are the two targets we can look for above if you want to use the log scale. Personally, I'm not using so much the log scale. What I'm doing here is simply I'm going to wait for the smaller wave to form, and once you've got the smaller wave, you're simply going to be able to recognize where this is going to stop. So for example here, if we have to bounce, we want here a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you've got these 5 waves can of course bring us next with an ABC zigzag, a correction to make a longer triple wave like this and then come back up, for example. But normally if you want to be into that wave 5, well, you're simply going to look for a wave 1, a wave 2 retracement. And so once you have this wave 1, 2, the thing is you can pull next the extension tool to find the wave 3 targets. This wave 3, after the wave 3 we have a wave 4. So once you complete, you have in the wave 3, for example, here you can also plan the targets of these smaller waves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can add a smaller wave 5 target at the confluence with a bigger wave 3 target, so you can see more likely where it's going to stop. Once you have done the wave 3 here, well, it's not over. You do not finish a wave 5 with 3 waves. You finish with 5 waves. So in that case, you have next a wave 4 retracement. From here, you can pull the bizone of the wave 4, okay, through the retracement tool from the top to the bottom at the good target. You have everything on the website again if you want to follow along. Really, so I do not repeat myself so much, and so it do not last for too long because it's already 16 minutes right now. Simply go and check out the Fibonacci and Impulsive. It's really free. The 4 first lessons, it's already more than half of the course, and it's absolutely free. So go and check this out. It's really, you will enjoy it. Really, it's insane. It's insane. But anyways, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have so the wave 5, and we have to complete, as I said, a wave also 1, 3, or 5 with 5 wave. So here we'll complete in that case the wave. But the thing is now we'll get all this data, and so we'll be able to plan this lower time frame wave 5 targets all the way up. And so these wave 5 targets, okay, these wave 5 targets really, well, these 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 5, will complete this wave 5. So if you plan this wave 5 targets, these are at the end, these wave 5 targets. But we need this data here, the 1, 2, 3, 4, to plan this wave 5 turret. So for the moment, it's really early. We cannot really plan this. On the log scale we can, but on the log scale it's not so well respected, to be honest with you. So that's why I prefer to wait for the smaller wave and get really this on the chart if we have to get this. Okay, so this is for the moment the first configuration we can look for. Don't forget the invalidations. All of this really we have to keep an eye on. For example, the wave 4 here, we cannot bring the wave to bottom. Otherwise we cannot, of course, not get the wave 4. We're gonna bring the wave 1 top. All of this really on the chart. But yeah, so this is a first configuration. The second configuration will be a bigger retrace where we get an invalidation for this. So as I said, well, wave 4 break the wave 1 top, or on the weekly time frame we break the wave to bottom, okay, on the RSI. That will be in that case and bring us with such configuration, a wave 2. Okay, so I'll be a leading here in that case, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you have the 5 waves, well, in that case, a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave to retracement, and then you look in that case for a much bigger impulsive to the upside, or as always an ABC zigzag. It's possible to just make one running high, complete a small 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you finish the C wave. Okay, this is something possible, but this is what we have to look for really. Okay, if you don't want to be aware of all this configuration because this is maybe too complex, stay with this, that will do the job. Okay, now if you like Elliott Wave, you know how to use this, well, this is a second configuration we can look for. I mean, personally, I'm looking for next if we have to invalidate the first one. Now the thing is, okay, but what if, for example, the weekly time frame break the wave 1 route? That is not possible, as always the wave 2 cannot break the wave 1 route on the chart and on the RSI. So for example, if the wave 2 here breaks the wave 1 route on the chart, or before we do it on the chart on the RSI, well, we can simply switch to a bearish plan. That is simply this. Is it the most probable? No, and I'm going to give you the reason why it's not the most probable. Now, understand, it's not the most probable, but it's not impossible to do. It's all about probabilities. It is the most probable. No, it is impossible. No, we can absolutely do it. It's just less probable to do. Why? Simply because so here we'll get a W. Okay, an X wave here retracement. This X wave, as always, we cannot finish it like this because that will be here 1, 2, 3, or 5. We cannot finish an X wave. We have to get a correction into the X wave, so we cannot finish with a 5 waves only. So here, if we go more down directly like this and we just go take the lows, well, we have to find something, a correction here. So if we have to get a correction, we'll be simply here a correction, 5 waves. This is an ABC flat. Okay, this is something covered, by the way, in the latest, no, by the way, the first course for apprentice. The problem with this, the max target, as always, for a correction wave if I can catch this, if you pull the extension tool, is the 1618. Okay, so this is the 1618 here. So normally we should stop maximum on this target. We can go for an extension, go for the 200% sometimes, but it's extremely rare to do this. Now, if you add the targets for higher prices, went into the 3618. That is absolutely crazy for an extension. So first to do a correction wave, I mean a longer one like this, okay, why not? But to do an ABC flat like this with an extension that big, it's extremely low in terms of probability. That's the reason why this configuration is not the main one, and that's why I'm not looking for this. Now, if Bitcoin start to turn really massively bearish, well, this is what is going to happen. In any case, we're ready and prepared for this. And so what we can look for here simply is 123 of the double X what you have down. For the moment, of course, we're going to print some more data later so we can change the target. But for the moment, if we have to go more down, well, it will be simply below the lows we're going to go in for now. So around 50.58 really. Okay. But yeah, these are just some few more configurations to be aware of in case we have to do something else. Otherwise, for the moment, still looking for this until Bitcoin start to really turn bearish. But for now, it's not that bearish until we start really to break the lows and get acceptance below. And if we really start breaking, for example, this consolidation here, if we start breaking this, well, yeah, this is we are going to go to 43k. It's simple as that. So it's a really big drop. So if we get this massive drop, it's gonna drop also here, and it's not going to bounce. Okay. But yeah, so that's it really for me for today. So I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, as always, don't forget to smash a like, to subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. Do not hesitate also to let me know what you think about these updates in the comment section down below. Don't forget to go and check out the MOONCHARTS decipher website if you want to learn Elliott Wave. You have a new course there waiting for you. You're not late, you're right on time. I mean, you've got already the 4, 5, 6 by the way lessons, but it's good. Okay, you have time to for the second contest. It will be on the 3 lessons only. Sorry, the 3 latest lessons. So you have one more coming next. Okay, so ABC flat, ABCD triangle, and this will be the double EXY and double EXY X and Z. But now the thing is, the contest number 3 will be on every lessons. That will be a general Elliott Wave quiz, really, if we can say that. That's why I'm giving you a bit of experience. You can see also you have some live chartings before to do the third contest, really. The reason why I'm doing this, because it's a general Elliott Wave quiz, so it's on really everything. But yeah, anyways, if you want to learn Elliott Waves, you already know everything. Go and check out the website. You have everything there, and you of course have not only Elliott Wave, you have some beginner course. If you're starting trading, you have some few stuff there waiting for you too. For example, the trading view, chart type, support and resistance, SR, RS flip, daily routine, confidence, risk management. All of this really some good stuff you have to be aware of to start. And then you of course have an ExoCharts course with that is more the order flow and footprint charts really that I'm using too. Well, this basically, okay, this is an order flow and a footprint chart. But yeah, anyways, on this being said, I wish you all a brilliant day, take care of you, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.